Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to It's a Magical Thing, the second episode of the new year. Well, for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, this might be the first video you ever tune into, so welcome to the channel. And I'm just on my way down to the shop to pick up some things, which is why I'm out and about, obviously. So I thought I would come on and quickly do this introductory scene for this episode. Anyway, I'm approaching a crossing, so a junction at which to cross, so stick around for the next segment. After this. Okay guys, it's time for another Did You Know segment. Now, this is a fact that I've actually held on to all these years after learning what a 20-sided shape was called. But for those of you who might not be that in tune with it, did you know that a 20-sided shape is called an icosagon? If you didn't, well, you do now. I hope you've been paying attention. Also, did you know that the shape of the Globe Theatre isn't actually a globe? No, hear me out on this one. The Globe Theatre in shape is actually a pentadecahedron. Yes, a pentadecagon. A 15-sided shape. So, okay. I think that'll be it for the Did You Know segment for now, well, for this episode. But I'll see you in the next segment, guys. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. And here I am yet again. But now, it's time for another segment. Oh. Wow. It's time for another bridge between segments. So, yeah, how you guys been? I know, I seem to be asking that a lot these days, but I really want to know. Let me know in the comments below. And part of the fun of the show is to do any damn random thing I can think of. So, keep your eyes peeled. Have you got that? Have you got that? Have you got that? Got that? Got that? Got that? Got that? I hope you do. Pardon me. And seriously, guys, I don't know why I did that little got that jingle thingy? Well, yeah, because I could. So, guys, stick around for the Riddle Me This segment coming up next. Okay, guys, it's time for the second Riddle Me This segment of the show. You know, this is where I present you with some riddles. So, I did 3 of them in the last Riddle Me This. So, here's the first of the 3 riddles I present you with here. I'm made out of leather. I can be very useful for carrying things. And women normally wear me over their shoulders. What am I? The answer is coming at the end of the episode. Riddle the second. I have a face and 2 hands. No, sorry. I have a face and 3 hands, but I can't write anything but numbers. What am I? The answer is coming at the end of the episode. And riddle the third. I stand tall over roads and rivers. And lots of things come over me. What am I? Again, the answer's coming at the end of the episode, but if you can work these out, let me know in the comments below. That's it for this Riddle Me This segment. There will be another one next time. But until then, stay tuned for the next part of the show. Okay, guys, now here's a little bit of fun to have. Let's do some spoonerisms, shall we? Now, I take it you understand what spoonerisms are. It's when you take the first letters of 2 names or whatever and swap them around. So if I was to say to you Brondon Lidge, what would I be saying? I'll say it again. Brondon Lidge. Of course, I'm saying London Bridge. Okay. Now, if I was to say to you this sentence, he was as had as a matter of course, What would I be saying? I'll say it again for you. He was as had as a matter of course. What am I saying? Of course, if you got that. I was saying he was as mad as a hatter, of course. I do love a good bit of Downton Mew. And one of my favourite films of all time is Wally Winker and the Chocolate Factory. And Kef Ginny wrote a series of children's books called The Diary of a Dimpy Kid. Of course, in all three of those sentences, you know what was spoonerized. I hope you do at least. In the first sentence, I do love a bit of Downton Mew, Mountain Dew, the drink. The second sentence, one of my favourite films of all time, is Wally Winker and the Chocolate Factory. Well, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was spoonerized there with Wally Winker, Willy Wonka, and then Chocolate Factory, Chocolate Factory. So, and in the third sentence, Jeff Kinney wrote a series of children's books called Diary of a Dimpy Kid. Well, the words diary and wimpy were the words I spoonerized there. So, anytime I want one of these, I prefer to order a Pomino's Pizza. Okay. You should know what I've just spoonerized there. Domino's Pizza. Pomino's Pizza. Yeah. And Lexter's Laboratory was a classic show on Nartoon Network. I'll say that one again. Lexter's Laboratory was a classic show on Nartoon Ketwork. Obviously, what I was saying in spoonerized form there was Dexter's Laboratory, Lexter's Laboratory, and then the other thing was Cartoon Network with Nartoon Ketwork. Okay. Denny always cried in Palsark. Well, actually, I'll change that one to Denny nearly always cried in Palsark. Okay, I was saying Kenny nearly always died in South Park. And one more. See if you can work out what I'm spoonerizing here. Okay, here we go. Sart Bimpson always crank pulled Toes Mavin. Okay, in that sentence, 3 things were spoonerized. Did you catch them? Sart Bimpson always crank pulled Toes Mavin. Of course, now I'll say it unspoonerized. It was Bart Simpson always prank called Moe's Tavern. And guys, that's it for this segment. I know I haven't actually titled it because it was meant to be a bridger, but stay tuned. Okay guys, that's it for this episode. Now back to the Riddle Me This segment. I'm about to now give you the answers to the riddles, okay? So, the answer to the first riddle was a handbag. I'm made out of leather. I can be very useful for carrying things, and women often wear me over their shoulders. A handbag. Or a purse if you live stateside. The answer to the second riddle is a clock. I have 3 hands, but I can't hold anything. No, sorry, I have a face, 3 hands. Well, I can't hold anything. I have numbers. A clock. And the answer to the third riddle was London Bridge. Or was a bridge. And again, I stand tall over roads and rivers, and lots of things come over me. A bridge. If you worked any of those things out, then congratulations to you. But that is now it for another episode of It's a Magical Thing. Until next time, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a magical time.